Resources. I'm the SARCI Chair in Waste and Climate Change. SARCI stands for South African Research Chair in Waste and Climate, and this is an initiative of the National Research Foundation and the Department of Science and Technology. So here at UKZN we study waste management, waste to resource, and also, of course, the influence that waste may have on the planet.
Hi, hello. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. What is your name?
I'm Andrea.
And what do you do here?
I'm an environmental engineer from Italy, and I'm here in UKZN for my PhD, and I'm studying waste to biogas.
My name is Yari. I came from Turkey.
PhD environmental.
Hi, hello. How are you?
I am very good.
I'm good, thanks. So what's your name? Where do you come from? And what do you do at UKZN?
My name is Lalinea, and I'm from Tel Perets, Tel. And I'm an environmental scientist. But currently I'm doing my master's in environmental engineering, focusing on constructed wetlands, which are sustainable engineering systems to treat harmful wastewater and to mitigate against climate change.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, good, thanks. How are you doing?
Good,
I'm Clifton. I'm actually using my experimental setup at the moment. It's not complete, as you can see. But just a little bit of a background on me. I am a student here at the University of KwaZulu-Natal. I'm studying towards my master's degree in civil engineering, and I am a part of a SARCI group that specifically focuses on waste and climate change. My thesis involves an environmental assessment of using waste tires in the form of carbon rubber in asphalt production.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. What is your name and what do you do at UKZN?
My name is Shane Matthew, and I am a civil engineer at KZN. I'm currently part of the SARCI Chair in Waste and Climate Change, and I am doing my master's in environmental engineering. So my research is specifically focused on using waste as a resource for alternative building materials. And in particular, right now, I'm focusing on using bone in concrete.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, and you?
What's your name?
My name is Lalinea, and I am from South Africa. I'm currently a civil engineering student. I'm doing my undergraduate dissertation on wastewater analysis to try and conserve the water.
Hi, hello.
Hi.
Hi, what is your name?
My name is Anissa Sheikh Ali. I'm from Durban, South Africa. I'm an environmental scientist from the University of KwaZulu-Natal. I'm studying my master's in environmental engineering, focusing on waste and climate change. My research involves creating innovative solutions using garden refuse.
Hi, I'm Surabhi Srivastava. I'm from India and I finished my PhD in environmental engineering with Professor Christina Troyes, and I'm currently co-supervising Green UKZN with the undergrad students of the civil engineering. We are trying to convert UKZN into Green UKZN. That is funded by University of KwaZulu-Natal to see the energy resources in the campus to convert into renewable energy, like the garden refuse into the compost, the food waste into the anaerobic digester, and putting the solar panels.
Hi, how are you?
How are you doing?
Good, thanks.
Good.
So please tell me, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm trying to test the pH of a sample, which I'm doing, for some of the experiments before. My name is Jonathan Obama. I'm originally from Uganda. I'm a civil engineer with SARCI Chair in Research in Waste and Climate Change. And I'm doing a master's topic which involves the optimization of a process called hydrogen. We're basically trying to produce energy from waste as efficiently as possible. Waste like cow dung, human waste, etc.
Yes, so in 2015 we developed a program called Green UKZN. That is to basically walk the talk. So we work on sustainability and we work with the Tequini municipality and our many other collaborators in order to make UKZN, a greener space. Now the Neptune project is together with artists in order to find a new voice of our science, a voice through art, so waste to art.
My name is Robin Opperman. I'm creative director of Umtebo Design, and we make lighting, decor, chandeliers and bespoke public art pieces, which means that you can come to us and we can make very interesting designer unique pieces for your home, your office, or for conferences or events that you're having.
Okay, my name is Ujala Subasar. Most people call me Jackie because they can't remember my name. I'm a full-time artist and I mostly design art pieces and make prototypes, and we use these art pieces in bigger pieces of work or at workshops in schools. For example, I'd make like plastic flowers out of a bottle that we use in bigger pieces.
I would say that waste to art or creative waste management it's a good idea to add it to the discussion about recycling, because I think currently at the moment people are seeing a lot of programs and images which I think are important, but they all are a particular kind of thing where they're seeing birds who have ingested plastic and who are dying, and turtles and that sort of thing. And I think for some people it's so traumatic that they kind of shut down and they exclude themselves from the discussion. And I think what we're saying to people is, don't feel powerless, don't feel that you can't do anything. We're not claiming to save the planet, but I think that if individual people make individual efforts, it won't solve the problem entirely, but it'll certainly help us to make a start, and I think the sooner we make a start, the better.
We've designed a whale that is on the bluff, and we've done a huge bottle cap mural that is in Eden College, to name a few.
I think it almost overwhelms me when I think of it, and I think we've left it too late, and that's why I think that everyone needs to feel that they have some kind of personal power where they can do something. I think we're in a lot of trouble. I think our weather is changing. I think our planet is changing. And I think if we don't do something soon, we're going to be in a situation where we literally are going to be exterminated on our planet.
I think that by getting people to contribute to our artwork is a way in making them aware of what is happening in the ocean. It's also a good way of getting school children to be aware of what's going on. And if they begin to collect plastic, etc., for a project, then they are fully involved in it and become more aware of what's happening.
I think people need to join recycling programs and at a personal level try to implement as much recycling in their own individual lives as they can. And as I say, creative waste management is one of them, and the beauty of it all is you can have fun and make beautiful things at the same time. The fact that this plastic lasts for so long makes it an ideal resource to use, and I think given the fact that we make pieces of work, and we always regard ourselves as being successful if people firstly notice the beauty of the piece and then later notice that it's made out of recycled materials, because then I think you've recycled successfully, because then your chandelier doesn't look like a bunch of yogurt cups stuck together with a light in the middle of it. It means that you've made a beautiful chandelier, you've used that plastic and you've processed it in a way where people just know that they want to possess that chandelier. We're doing a very exciting project, basically a project we waited our whole lives for, with the University of KwaZulu-Natal, with the engineering department. We're getting to work in amazing spaces with people who have got machines we've always dreamt of having access to, and who have got technical knowledge that we don't have and that we're dying to learn from them. And I think we've been given an opportunity to make work that's going to be put out there in a very serious forum, and I think that will be noticed and that will hopefully contribute to these debates in a very serious way. Creative waste management is basically using your imagination to access common everyday plastics and other materials that are around you that would ordinarily go into the environment or be dumped in landfills or, God forbid, be dumped in the sea, and to take those and to process them creatively into whether it's chandeliers, pieces of artwork, and just to basically transform those things so that they no longer become a hazard to the environment and they become desirable objects.